Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of my working drawing series. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about dimensioning floor plans in Revit. In the previous episode, which is the episode 2, we talked about how to dimension site plan properly, that is working drawing site plan. Please do well to kindly watch the previous episode. So for us to start this video, what we need to do is to come to our level 2, which we are already in on our, as you can see on my screen. Now we need to we need to hide all these other floors and pools, whatnot, leaving only the floor plan, because this is dimension floor plans. So we're going to select this. You can hide in view by elements and they are gone. Select this, hide in view by element, and it's gone. This, right click, hide in view by category, the whole cars are gone. Then we can also hide this. Okay, let's uncheck the crop view so we can see it. Now we can select this. We can select this and hide in view by element. Now this is what we have left. Good. Now the next thing we're going to be doing is to apply our grids. We need to place grids on this floor plan. I don't know if the grids are already been placed, but we'll just check. Okay, hidden, nothing is hidden, so we haven't placed grid on this project. So we're going to be placing our grids now, and for us to do that, we'll come under architecture, we come under grids, and we place grids right in the center of the walls. So we click on this, we place this first grid. Now the first thing we're going to do is to click on this grid and make it 2D. Click here to also apply the grid head at this point. Now we click on this grid and we copy it from here to this second point. Okay, now we'll do the same copy from here to this third point. Okay, now we'll do the same copy from here to this point. Okay, then next one is this. Okay, I think that's the next one is this. Okay, then we'll copy the next one to this point, and what else to this point. Okay, all right, then we'll also copy to this point here. Okay, then I think that is all. Good, that's all. So we've successfully copied the grids on this point. Now the next thing we're going to be doing is to place our horizontal grids. So we click on this and click on CS on our computer. That is the shortcut for create similar. If you want to know more about shortcuts, I already made a video about that, which I'm going to be showing you in the cards above, and I'm also going to be keeping the link in the description below, so you can also click that if you want. So you click on this and you click on CS to create similar. Then we can place another grid here. Now these grids here are numbers, so these ones are supposed to be alphabets, so we're going to use capital letters, capital A. Okay, make this 2D as well, 2D, and we'll also check it here. Good, so we click on this, we'll copy this grid from this point to this point here, 1. We'll also copy it down to this point, 2. We do the same thing here, 3. Okay, now we copy it to this 4, 5, 6. Okay, then come back to this point, 7. Okay, all right, we copy the same thing from here down to this point, 8. Okay, and we have 9, and we also do the last one here, 10. All right, so that is good. Now we have successfully placed our grids on this project. Now the next thing we're going to do is to arrange it properly. Now you can see how big our grids are looking. It's too big, so we need to do some small minor edits. Now I already talked about how to edit things like this in a video I made a while back, which I'm going to be placing the cards on the screen, up on the screen, and also I'm going to be leaving the link to the video in the description below. If you want to watch it to learn more about that, feel free to do so. So for us to make these edits to this grid head, we need to click on this. We come under the edit here, we mark the name M grid head circle. That is good. So we come down to our families, we click on this plus sign right here to open it. Annotation symbols, click on this plus sign. Now you can see everything. So you come to M grid head circle, because that's what this grid told us. That's the name of the grid, M grid head circle. So this is it right here. You right click to edit. Now it opens the tab for you. Good. So you can click on this and let's make this 2.5. Okay, then let's reduce the text to about, let's say 1.5. Then the fonts, let's make the font Elegant Lux, EL. Okay, Elegant Lux. Okay, all right. Okay, I think we can also reduce this. Let's make this 2. Okay, I think this is good. Now we load it into the project, override the existing version and its parameter. Good. And now you can see the grid. So you can just bring it down a little bit here. You do the same thing here. You bring this down here. Okay, you also bring this down to this point. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is to start placing our dimension. But before we do that, we need to hide all these furnitures first of all, because this is a dimension floor plan, working drawing floor plan. We do not need our furniture. The only things we need on a working drawing floor plan is our fittings. You know, fittings are different from furnitures. So I'm going to hide all furnitures, hide in view by category. Okay, now you see it hid the toilet seat here, so I'm still going to go back, Ctrl Z to go back. Now you select this, hold Ctrl to select this one as well, select this, select all these here. Okay, all right. Once you are done, you hide in view by elements. Okay, and they are all gone. Now that we have hidden the furnitures, now we can start dimensioning. Now first thing we need to do in dimensioning floor plans, there are ways to do that. First of all, you dimension from edge to edge, then from wall to wall before the grids, then the overall dimension. I already made a video about working drawings floor plan. I'm going to be keeping the tags in the screen as you can see above, and also I'm going to be keeping the link in the description below as well. I'm just doing this again just because this is a working drawing series and it needs to be done. Good. So we are going to start our dimensions now. So we click on modify, we click on dimensions. Now let's modify our dimensions first. Let's edit it. So we duplicate, let's make this 1.5 mm dimension. Good. Then we'll come to this point and we'll make it 1.5. Okay, Elegant Lux. Good. Bold. Good. 5 mm dimension line snap distance. Okay, I think that should be all. And you click on good, then you can start placing your dimensions. So you click on this to this point here, to this, to this, to this, to this, to this, to this. That's the edges, every single edge. Now once you are done, you stop, then you just place them here. That is for this. Then next one is from wall to wall, 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 from wall to wall. You place it here. Then grids are next. Okay, then the overall dimension. Let's break this first of all, then let's get the overall. Okay, I think that should be it. That should be it. All right, then the next thing we're going to do is to dimension this left side, sorry, the right hand side. I will start from here to this point, to this point, to this, to this, to this, 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 and this. Okay, so once you are done, you place it here. Then you do the next one, which is wall to wall. Okay. Okay, good. Then next one is grid. Okay, then the overall dimension. All right, so once you are done with this part, you come to this other side, do the same thing here. So you place it here. Then the next one, which is wall to wall. Okay, then grids. Okay, then overall dimension. Okay, then you do the same thing for the front, edge to edge. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing is to add more dimensions to this front. So we're going to dimension the wall thickness. Now we'll click on this, we'll click here, we'll click here, we'll come to this point, we'll click here, we'll click here, we'll do the same thing here and here, here and here, then here and here. Okay, no, I made here. Okay, so once we are done, then we can place it at this point. We dimension the grids. Next. Okay, then we dimension the total length of the building. Okay, so we omitted something. We click on this, we edit it, then we dimension this one as well. Place it here and we extend this outwards. Okay, now there's something that I noticed. Now as you can see, our tick mark is very thick, so we need to reduce the size. So you can see tick mark line weight 6, so we need to make it, let's say 3, then we apply. Now you can see it has reduced a little bit. I think this is better. Good, so that is that. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to override graphics for our walls. Now you can do this in several ways. You can click on the wall, you can click on VG, you click on W to go down to walls, then you can see cut line. You can see cut line, you change it to 5, the thickness. Okay, let's make it black. Okay, and you can see cut pattern, you see it's solid black, so we can change this. Let's make this brick wall. Okay, and black. All right, okay, it will see it automatically change. Good, now you can do this, or you can just click on the wall, override graphics in view by category. Once you click on the wall, you right click, override graphics in view by category, then you can just change it here to whatever you want. Now, so we're going to be leaving it on our brick wall. We're going to be leaving it on brick wall, then click on OK. All right, so that is that. Now you can see the thickness, or we can, now you see the hatch pattern is spaced out too much, so we need to edit it. So we click on this 3 icon here, click on that, you go into the edit interface, Then you click on this pencil icon here to edit. Now let's make it closely packed. Let's make this 2. Now you can see from the change, 2 made it bigger. So I'm going to make it 0.5. That will make it smaller. So click on OK, 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 and you would see what we have gotten. It's supposed to change. Let me check. Control S. Okay, it is definitely meant to change. Aha, so you see, now you see the thing is smaller here. Good. Aha, good. So that is it. So once you are done with that, now we can do our interior dimensions. Now we click on this dimension line. Now let's take our interior dimensions to the window and to this point. Let's place this one here. We do the same thing here. Overall dimension, we place it here. Now we do the same thing for this window. Okay, and our door. Okay, we place this here. Then overall dimension, we place this here. Good. Now you can see from our door, you can see this dimension. So you just need to bring it out so it doesn't clash with the wall. Good. Now let's click on this, hold Control to select multiple, and click on this and this. You right click, override graphics in view by element, and you make it half tone so it doesn't pop and start competing with our dimensions. Now you can see it's faded out a little bit. Now you do the same thing for this. Right click, override graphics in view by category, then you half tone. Okay, good. Now you see all the toilet fittings have been grayed out. All right, so once you are done with that, now let's put our thread number to our stairs. Now you click on annotate, click on thread number, and you just place it here. Automatically it does that for you. Then our stair part, we place it here. So you see the stairs is going up from this direction. So that's all for that. Then continue our dimensions. So we click on this CS to create similar. Then we do the same thing here till we are done with our interior dimensions. So can delete this one, you don't need it. We edit this. Let's make our door. Let's give the dimension for our door as well. $900. Good. Then we edit this. Let's uncheck this and this. So we have 50. Okay. Let's bring this down to this point. Then we bring this out so we can see what it is. Let's make this 100. Good. Okay, then we can dimension this again. All right, so that is all for this place. Then our elevator shaft. Okay, that's good. We have this. Okay, and the total, this and this we have here. 1275. Then we have this to this point, beginning of the stairs, and here we have this. Click on this, we edit it, and we end it at this point. So we can take out this one. We continue our dimensions. Okay, let's make this 5.2. Okay, then we dimension this to this. Okay, we just keep on doing that till we are done with this line. Okay, we have this. Then the total dimension, we have this. Okay, now there's a problem. Now you can see this dimension is off the axis here, so we just need to push it inside. All right, so I think this is good. Then we can have this to this point. Good. Now you see it is clashing with our grid, so we don't really know which one is grid and which one is dimension, so we need to change our grids. So we need to click on grid, we need to turn off the center line, make it invisible. So we click on edit. Now you can see center segment continuous, so we change this, we make it none. Okay, now you see we don't have any grid running through our work, so at least it will give you a clear space for you to work with. So this is better. Then we can do this, continue our dimensions to this point, this point, this point, this point. Okay, we have this. Okay, then we have this here. Okay, then we have this 750. Okay, then we have this 750 again. Okay, so let's edit this, let's join it here. Okay, do the same thing here, edit, and we join it here. Okay, then we dimension this point to this opening here, 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 and here. All right. Okay, so once we are done, that is all for the living room and dining, I believe. Yes, then we do it for the ante room. We dimension the ante room space. We have this to this, sorry, this to this. Okay, 900. So we click it here and we extend this to this point. Okay, so we do the same thing here. We click on this, dimension this door, dimension the door 900 to this point. Okay, let's bring it out a little bit. Then let's extend this and align this to this. Okay, good. So we can continue our dimensions. We place this one here, this one here, 1.8. We do the same thing here. We get our door opening. Okay, here. Now get for the windows. Okay, the total dimension of the guest room. Okay, now this other window at this point, we need to get it as well. Okay, place it here, and the total dimension. Okay, now this toilets and bathroom, we need it as well. Okay, total dimension 1.8. Then this we get 2.1, and here we have 2.475. all right, so that is all for that. Then we dimension this opening here to this point, 750 door. Then we have this. Okay, this is good. All right, then the next thing we're going to do, let's dimension our visitors toilet. We have 1.2 by, what do we have here, 600. Okay, then the total dimension is 2325. All right, good. So we have this. Let's align this to this. Okay, good. Then next thing is to dimension this ante room. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have the wall. All right, so place it here. Then we can adjust a little bit. Let's make this 100. Enter. Okay, then good. We'll extend this to this point. All right, so this is okay. Okay, then the total dimension, we have 5325. Okay, and the total dimension here, we have 3825. All right, then our entrance porch, we have 24 by to the first staircase, we have 1650. Then we have 2550. Okay, so I think that should be all for our interior dimensions. Okay, that should be all for the interior. Okay, we have some more. Now this door that we have here, 900 door. Okay, and 150 to extend this. Do the same thing for this door, this and this. We have 50. We extend this. Let's make this 100. Okay, I think this is good. All right, what else? Okay, says notice something. We have this to this point, to this point, to this point. Then we place it at this point. All right, so that is all. Okay, so let's make this 450. Okay, all right, the next thing, okay, there's nothing else. Let's dimension our, okay, our column. Let's have this and this. Okay, we have that. Then for this one, the double column, we have this. Okay, and this. The same thing here. Okay, let's just extend this one to this point. Okay, so this is good. This is good. All right, now the next thing we're going to be doing is to add our room tags. So for us to add room tags, we click on architecture, room, then you can see the kind of tag we have, and that's all we have. We can't change it, so we'll just place this room tag here. Okay, we'll cancel. Let's place the room tag here. Now you see NGL, the upper limit is in natural ground level, and this limit offset, let's make this 3, 4, let's say 3000. Okay, adjust limit, then we place it here. Okay, now we need to edit this room tag, so we click on the room tag. You see this edit right here. We click on edit. Okay, then we delete volume, we delete room number, so we are left with room name and area. Okay, so now let's edit the room name. Let's make this 1.5 elegant locks, bold. Okay, all right, then this one, edit type, duplicate. Let's make this 1.2 elegant locks. Then let's change the color to, let's say this. Okay, All right, so this is what we have. Then we can load into project, override the existing version, and you see it will automatically change this. So this is only showing the room name, but we need to change this to room tag with area. Then you can see the area. Now I don't know this box that is here, so we need to still do some editing. We click on this here because we already have it open. Then we select this, go up a little bit. Good. Load into project, override existing version. All right, now we don't need this box. We don't need this box, so we click on this, we click on edit, and we uncheck show room number. So we click on OK, and the box is gone. So that is all. Then we can click on this CS to create similar, and we can click on this right here, CS to create similar, and we can just tag more spaces. Click on here, click on here, do the same thing here. Okay, we have our guest bedroom here as well. We have our bathroom here, guest bathroom. We have our visitors toilet here. Okay, we have our elevator shafts here. Okay, now we need to do some separation, room separation, because you can see now this, because of all these openings we have here, so it's tagging the whole space, but we don't want that. So we need to separate them in a way. So we need to click on room separation. Then we separate this one. So this is the dining area. Now we also need to cut it off from here as well. Okay, so this is the dining area here. Then we need to block off this space as well. We need to block off this space. Block off this space. Okay, then this is the living room area, and this is the ante room. Or no, let us just take out this. Let's take this out. Let's delete this, and let's just join these two together. Living room, ante room. We have this. Then we'll have Ctrl Z. Let's go back. So let's edit. Remove this. Remove this. Okay. So let's trim this and this. So we'll have this, and we're going to have like a glass sliding door here, not an opening. Okay, I think that will be better. Then so we've separated that from this, so we can now tag our room. Now this is our stairwell / lobby. This is our dining area. This is our living room. Okay, then our ante room we have right here. All right, so that is all. Once we are done tagging them, we can just click on this and hide in view by category. Hide them. Then we can start naming them. This is dining, capital letters. Okay, dining, lounge, ante room, guest bedroom, bathroom, okay, lift, stair, well / lobby, okay, kitchen, store, bathroom, bedroom, 1. Okay. Now now that we have successfully named the whole spaces, okay, we also have one more space. Now we use room separator to separate this to this. Okay, then we can now tag this space. Okay, entrance porch. Okay, good. All right, now that we have successfully tagged all our spaces, now we need to place our sliding door here. So we click on doors. Okay, we don't have a sliding door, so I'm going to load one in from a previous project that I've already done. I already have the components pack in my previous video. If you want to watch the video, you can just check the working drawing playlist, and that is the first video when I modeled it, so I give out the working drawing pack. Okay, so I'm pasting it right now. Door. Okay, good. Now this is it. This is our door. Okay, this is our door. This is good. Okay, so that is all for that. Now the next thing to do, well, okay, we also need to place our elevator shaft. So I'm also going to be placing our elevator shaft. So I'm copying it and I'll place it here. Okay, so I've copied it, so I'm going to place the elevator inside here. Okay, good. No, we want it inside. All right, good. So we've done that. All right, so that is all. Now the next thing to do is to cut sections. Now we need to cut our sections, so we click on this section icon up here. Then let's say we cut one section. Okay, I think I've cut section before because it's not showing, so I think it should be hidden. Let's see. Okay, I guess I have not. Okay, I have. Yes, look at this one is the section line. So we right click and we unhide in view by category. All right, so let's see. So we have just one section that we have already done. So we're still going to redo this. I don't think this section is good. So we click on this CS to create similar. Then let's cut one section here. One. Do the same thing, CS to create similar. Let's cut another section here. Okay. Then we do the same thing, CS. Let's cut one more here. Okay. Then CS, and we also cut another one. Let's see here. Facing this the other way. Now facing this way. Okay, good. So now that we are done cutting section, we just delete this one. We don't need this initial one, so we delete. Okay, yes. So we have 4 sections already. Good. Now we need to reduce the size of this. Now it can be reduced. I already made a video about it. These are called datum elements. So I'm going to be keeping the tags up on the screen, as you can see, and I'm also going to be leaving the link to the video in the description, so you can also do well to click that if you want to learn how to edit datum elements. Okay, so we click on this, we come under edit type. Now we can see section head field. All right, so now we need to look for section head field. Now we'll come down here, you can see under annotation symbols. Now you can see section, we'll look for section head field. Good, this is it. So we right click, we edit, then it opens for us. Good. Now we can just reduce the size. Let's make this 3. Okay, good. Now we can reduce this to this point, also this to this point. Okay, now do this here, we trim this to this, do the same thing here. Okay, trim this to this, we split it in the middle. Okay, then we have this and we have this. Okay, so we can take this out and make this like, all right, good. So once we are done, okay, let's delete this one. Okay, let's also delete this one. Good. So we can now adjust this the way we want, make it as small as possible. Okay, 2.7, 2.7. Okay, let's go back, Ctrl Z, we edit it. Okay, 2.7, 2.7. all right, so click on good and we are done. Now the text is big, so we need to edit the text. Let's make this 1.5, enter, and let's make it elegant looks, EL. Okay, and it should be bold. All right, so we place it very well in the center of the circle, semicircle. Also move this up. Okay, then this line, we don't need it, we delete this line. Then we bring this down to this point. So we can load into project, working drawing series. Okay, existing version and perimeter. Good. Now you can see it made the section head smaller, so we can just adjust this to this point. Okay, so we can adjust this to this point. Now do the same thing here. Let's adjust our grid first of all. Okay, to this point. Then we can move our section to this point as well. Okay, good. Then the same thing for the vertical ones. Section head, let's bring it down a little bit to somewhere here. Our grid head, let's take it up small. Okay, then this one, we have this. All right, then we do the same thing for the base. Okay, have this one. Okay, all right, I think this is good. Okay, now before we go further, let's place this on sheet so we don't make mistakes later on. So I have a default sheet that I use. Let's delete this sheet. Let's change it to A3 sheets. So I'm going to load in that sheet very soon. Okay, so I'm going to paste the sheet now. Ctrl V. Okay, so we place it right here. Oh, sorry, mistakenly double clicked on it for edit. Okay, so we place it right here. Let's drag it into this point. Okay, good. Now we click on this and we uncheck this title. We don't need any title because this sheet I made, it has its custom title, and you can see this is ArchiQuest, so it's our YouTube sheet. So you can move this. Let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, all right, so we need to change the scale. Let's make the scale 125 because you can see it's a little bit bigger. Good, so 125 is good and it will fit perfectly. Okay, yes, let's make it 110. Okay, I think this is the best. All right, yes, this is the best. Okay, good, so it fits perfectly well. All right, so this is good. Now yes, you can see all our dimensions clearly. Everything we need is there. Good. Now the next thing to do is, now our section line have disappeared, so we can't find the section line again. So the main, what we need to do to get our section line back is to go back to our 100, scale 100. Then we click on the section line, right click, select all instances visible in view, so the 4 of them. Then you see hide at scale 1:100, so we increase it. Let's make this 200. Okay, so whenever we change the scale of the project above 200, the section lines are going to hide themselves. but if you make it 110, you are still going to be seeing the section lines. Good. So this is it. So in case you have an issue where you change the scale and your section line go missing, you don't need to worry. This is how you can get them back. So click on this to break the line. So we extend this here, we extend this out of this point. We do the same thing for this other section line. We click on it and we have this little break button here. Okay, we break it, we extend this here, and we extend this to this point. So we also do the same thing here. We do the same thing here. We extend this to this point, and we extend this outside here. We do the same thing here. Okay, we have it here, and we have it here. All right, so I think this is all. So we have our section line. We have, okay, so let's, all right, let's reduce this a little bit. Okay, all right, so this is good. So we have our section lines, we have everything. So now we need to do some more, just one more dimension that is important. So we need to know from here to this point, to this point, to this point, and this point. Okay, we need it. All right, so this is good. Now we can escape. All right, so once we are done placing them, everything is complete. This is for our ground floor. Okay, we also need to dimension this point. You see, so that's why you need to cross-check your work. Make sure that everything you need is available, because you know you might be rushing and you omit one or two things. It's normal, it happens, but you also need to cross-check so that you make sure that okay, everything is okay and is up to date. Okay, so that is all. Then we take the overall dimension. Okay, all right, now the same thing we did, we tag this space as well. So we separate it, we use room separator to separate it right here. Okay, then we tag the space. Let's name this veranda, VER dot short form. Okay, good. I think that is all. Is there another thing? Okay, that should be all. Then annotate detail line. This is a duct, so we need to indicate that there is a duct here. Okay, we need to indicate that there is a duct there. Okay, there's also another duct here. The same thing, indicates the duct. Okay, now this, you can see this line. This is our natural ground level line, this gray line somewhere around here. So because of the range base is still on natural ground level, so once we take this to none, it will go, we'll not see it again. So this is good, it's better this way, so that we have a clear view of our work and what we are doing, so we don't get to mix up a lot of things. All right, so that is all for this. Now we need to place our room schedule. So for us to do that, all we need to do is to come under this schedule here, right click, new schedule / quantity. You go down to room, room. Okay, then what do you need? You need your room name 1, double click on it. You need your room area 2, then your level 3. Okay, good, it automatically brings it up for you. So you see, this is for just your level 2, which is the DPC level. So that is it, that's all you need. So you come back to your level 2 here. Okay, sorry, let's go to the sheet. Okay, now this sheet, then you place the room schedule that you've done. So what is it called? Okay, this is door schedule. Good. Room schedule. So you drag this and you place it right here. Good. So you move it to the edge. I like to place mine at this corner. Then this level, we don't need to see it. We just need to drag it to this point and it disappears. Sorry, let's do it again. Drag it to this point. Okay, and it is gone. So we have just our room name and this. Now, what do we have as room name? What is room name? Okay, so this, we did not change this. This is the visitors toilet. Full stop. Good. Now you see the advantage of the room schedule. Now you have already quickly noticed that something is off. So we have kitchen, store, bathroom. Okay, that is off. So this is good. Now once we are done with that, the room schedule, the next thing we need to do is to click on this annotation, annotate, detail line. Let's change this to hidden or overhead line. Then we need to make sure show that there is a beam around this point. We have one and we draw the other one too. Good. So to show that there is a beam here, and also at this point we also have one. Okay, good. So this is it. This is good. Then here also we have one. We have one here. Okay, what else? We just need to make sure we show all of that so that we don't get to. Okay, do the same thing here and here. Okay, okay. Then the next thing to do is to add our spot elevation. Under the same annotate, you can see spot elevation right here. So once you click on it, you just place it here. Triple click to place it. So you click on this, you edit, and let's reduce the text size to 1.5. Okay, elegant locks, EL. Okay, let's make it bold. Then text offset from symbol 6. Let's make it 1. Okay, all right, 1. And we need to show, click on OK. All right, so we click on this and let's change this to no symbol project. All right, so click on that, edit. Let's do the same thing, 1.5. Okay, elegant locks, EL. Okay, let's change the color. Let's make it bold and let's change the color to red. Okay. All right, so this is it. CS to create similar. Sorry, click on this, edit. Now let's make sure text offset from symbol is 1. Okay, good. So we can drag this to this point. CS to create similar, then place 1 here. Triple click, 1, 2, 3. Good. Do the same thing here, 1, 2, 3. Because while you're triple clicking, let me show you an example. If you click it once, 1, and you move, it creates like a leader line. So you don't want that. So you just need to make sure it's at the same point. So you click it 3 times, it will be at that same point. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 What else? Where else are we? Okay, I have one here. Okay, I think that is all. So the next thing we need to do is to click on line. Let's change this back to thin line. Okay, now let's show our wardrobe where it is going to be. So we have this here. Okay, 1, and we also have another one here. Okay, okay, then we have one. Okay, that's all. Then this is the store where we have our kitchen, drawers and wardrobes, our store drawers and cabinets. Okay, so the next thing to do is let's add some annotations to it. So we click on this right here. Let's change this to, let's duplicate, sorry, edit, duplicate, let's say 2 mm elegant locks EL. Okay, let's make this 2 mm. Let's make this elegant locks EL, and it should be bold. Okay, so you can have this. Let's use this one. Okay, ducts, piping ducts, piping duct. Okay, we also have the same thing here, but we're going to connect them. Okay, so let's make this here. Then this one, we click on this to create a different arrow. Okay, sorry, so we bring this arrow down to this point. Let's bring this one here, then we connect this to this other duct right here. Okay, so we have this. Let's bring this down to this point. Okay, and let's take it out a little bit. Adjust this. All right, so we can see the line clearly. All right, so that's our piping duct. Good. Then we have columns. Click on text, click on that. We have column. Let's have this one. Columns, edit, escape. Then you click on the column and you create another line from it. You have this, create another line from it, and you have this. Okay, that is one. Then the next thing, I think that should be all. Okay, so after that, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn on our underlay. Under our underlay, we see this range base. Let's use natural ground level. Then our top should be first floor level, so we can see what is on the first floor level. Now you can see on the first floor level we have this cantilever here for the balcony on top. So we are going to draw, use line and show overhead line. Then we draw this cantilever here, here, here. So this is one. Is there any other place we have cantilever? I don't think so. So that is all. So we cancel, then we go back to our none. Okay, so we can now annotate this. Click on annotate and say, click on this one. Okay, line showing cantilever above. All right, okay, so we can make this double. All right, so we know that this is a cantilever above. Okay, we can click on tab to select the line, override graphics in view by elements, and let's make it 4 black. Okay, okay, all right, so this is good. So that is all for dimension floor plans in Revit, working drawing floor plans in Revit. If this video was in any way helpful to you, please kindly hit the subscribe button, like, share this video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell icon so that you get notified when next we publish a new video. See you guys on our next video. Bye.